All right, so I'm ready for part two. I'm ready for part two right now.
You want to chat again?
I'm ready for part two right now.
I did.
You ready?
Yes, I mentioned that the growth is expected to be modest, but still positive. Absolutely. I'd be happy to continue anytime you'd like. Just let me know, and we can pick up right where we left off. Thanks for the time.
Which country middle class is expected to grow more over the next 10 years? Thailand or Philippines?
Awesome, let's do it. I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know what you'd like to dive into next, and we'll continue right from here.
Which middle class is expected to grow more over the next 10 years?
Just let me know what's on your mind, and we can jump right in.
Which country's middle class is expected to grow more over the next 10 years? Philippines or Thailand?
Over the next decade, the Philippines is expected to see a more significant growth in its
what? I have another question. Yo, you there, my man?
This decade, the Philippines is expected to see a more significant growth in its middle class compared to Thailand. The Philippines is projected to become an upper middle income country soon with a stronger annual growth rate, while Thailand's growth is expected to be more modest. So the Philippines is likely to experience a bigger boost in its middle class.
So, interesting. What about Ethiopia versus the Philippines? What about Ethiopia versus the Philippines?
The Philippines is projected to see a bigger increase in its middle-income population compared to Thailand, which is pretty exciting. If you have any more questions or want to dive deeper, just let me know.
What about Ethiopia versus Kenya?
Of course, feel free to ask me anything that's on your mind. I'm here to help.
What about Ethiopia versus Kenya?
Absolutely. I'm here and ready whenever you are. Just let me know your question and I'll be happy to help out.
What about Ethiopia versus Kenya? Which country's middle class is expected to grow more over the next 10 years? Ethiopia or Kenya? Got a technical difficulties with ChatGPT. This key.
I'm glad you find it interesting. Feel free to continue your question whenever you're ready. And
which middle class is expected to grow more over the next 10 years? Kenya or Ethiopia?
over the next decade, both Ethiopia and the Philippines are
I'm gonna ask Google Gemini next.
Over the next decade, Kenya is projected to see a more significant growth in its middle class compared to When comparing Ethiopia and Kenya, Kenya's middle class is expected to grow more rapidly over the next decade. Kenya's been experiencing steady economic growth and a growing consumer market, which is helping boost the middle class. Ethiopia is also growing.
Alright, now we're gonna go to, yeah, that's about it for right now. Maybe we'll do part 3. But yeah, it's interesting, man. Next we go do Google Gemini. Yeah, that's what we gonna do next, Google Gemini. But that's what it is, man. Holla.